Susan, I'll just clip this onto you so that you're organised for later. If anyone else is going to talk, can you just clip it off and put them on there?
Yeah.
Then, thank you.
So I got those, but he says, "What about David? Who's David?" No one that you know. Next,
I think
the side right.
Yeah. Well, if he wants to, I cannot do it. I don't have to do it. Yeah.
But you'd want it, wouldn't you?
I'm not. I'm already speaking, so maybe.
around nice and wide. Turn. And when you get up here, you need you to stand as I am and sort of shuffle sideways. Just grab one if you need. And we'll use our knees to bend and place on those straps. And that's a job well done. Thank you, everybody. That'll be fine.
Thank you, everyone, for coming as we bid farewell to Charles Robertson Robb. Many of us didn't know him by this name. We knew him either by Guy, Charles, Charlie, or as his dear sister Carol Ann knew him, Chuck. Carol Ann has emailed me something to read today. We are most grateful to family and friends who are here today as Chuck is laid to rest. And unfortunately, I cannot join you today. Guy to most of you, Chuck to us, was born Charles Robertson Robb on 6 September 1945 in Des Moines, USA, as was our mother. Our father was born in Prestwick, Scotland, and immigrated to Australia as a young boy. During the Second World War, he joined the RAAF and was stationed in Canada as a flying instructor training Canadian pilots. While on assignment, he met and married his future bride, nursing sister Barbara Carolyn Barrett, a graduate from Minneapolis University in August 1943. Which resulted in me being born in Canada on 6 September 1944. Chuck arrived on the same day, 12 months later. At the end of the war, our father arrived back in Australia. We followed some 12 months later. Brother Peter was born in Muswellbrook in 1947. As a family, we had a loving yet strict upbringing. Sadly, our mother died suddenly, aged 42. As you can imagine, this had a huge impact on our family. Chuck had a genuine love for both of his families, his daughter Karen and son Peter, and Doreen's sons Peter and David Westwood, whom he treated as his own too. Always interested in their lives as well as their achievements, Chuck was intelligent and had many talents. However, it was his decision not to pursue any further educational studies. Nonetheless, he had an eye for detail and perfection. Chuck and Doreen always enjoyed their many visits to Queensland, which entailed home renovating, gardening, and selling houses. However, he was a hard worker, and as many of us knew him, at the time he was in Ballarat, he was window cleaning. But with his Parkinson's, it meant it became more challenging too. His working days were, as he knew it, had come to an end, causing him much frustration. But Chuck never complained. We all will have fond memories of him. He was always kind, helpful, thoughtful, stubborn, but more interested in you than talking about himself. With my observation, with the loss of Doreen, he became a lost soul. This resulted with him coming to live with us in Newcastle for many years. We will always treasure the time we had with him. The outpouring of sentiments, flowers, messages, cards, texts, phone calls we have been we have received upon his passing has been overwhelming. He was always special to us and to everyone who knew him. You were loved more than you realized and will always be remembered and missed. You've suffered enough. Rest in peace, our beautiful Chuck. Finally, a word of thanks to those of you for your friendship, love in visiting and sharing your concerns for him with me. I will always be thankful. And that's a message from his sister, Carol Ann, who unfortunately can't be with us. I met Guy in 2006 when I first arrived in Ballarat. He was the first person I met. From then on, he became a very good friend to me. He was my late husband's best friend for over 50 years, and later on, my confidant, my breakfast partner. We visited quite a few cafes, and he was always interested in which ones had the best chai latte. This was not because he drank chai latte, as many of you know, but mainly because I did. As Carol Ann said, he placed the other person in front of himself. He always ordered the same thing for himself, a vanilla milkshake and a toasted ham and tomato sandwich. This morning, as I spoke to Carol Ann over the phone, she reminded me of something. Grief is the price you pay for love. I loved Guy, and he was a very important person to me, and I will never be able to repay him for his care and love for me. With his Parkinson's in 2009, he took a train down from Newcastle to Melbourne to be with me and assist me when Peter had a brain aneurysm. He and Peter were best friends for over 50 years. When I received news of Guy's passing from his daughter Karen on the 20th of April, my heart sank. But then I thought that he would be reunited with Doreen, whom he loved greatly, and he and Peter would be up in heaven trying to redesign it, building shelves and rooms. There must be a Bunnings up there, I think. Rest in peace, Guy. Thank you for looking after me, and we will all miss you dearly. Rest in peace.
Well done. Some of those flowers, if someone wants to do that.
Oh, we can put, I think they're putting the flowers.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like that.
Thanks anybody who would like to come and place some sand as a mark of your love and respect. Please come forward.